Morning, we are working on a couple different things. We're going to do drop it and give, and then also leave it, which are all pretty important because you want to use leave it when they're approaching something they shouldn't pick up, and then you want to use give and drop it if they picked up the item, it's in their mouth, and you need them to let go of it or to drop it on the floor. So we're going to start with give. So, what I'm doing is I have this nice little toy for him. Come here, buddy. I'm going to get him all excited. Get him playing with it. He knows I have treats. Come here. Got play with it? No, no treat. Got play with the toy. That's a boy. Get it, get it. And you're playing tug of war with him, and he's having a good old time. Yes, pull, pull, pull. Good boy. So we give. Oops, you won. What you want to do is stop moving the toy, first of all, and then say give. Because you want him to know the game has stopped. Give. And then you're going to exchange. Yes, good boy. So he's going to learn the word give means I want you to let go of that toy. And I'm exchanging a treat. So he has to let go of the toy to take the treat. Good boy, yes. Good boy. All right, give. Oh, you dropped your treat. Ready? Okay. That's a boy. That's a boy. Ready? So I stop. Give. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Now, drop it is basically the same thing. The only difference is instead of you being attached to the other end, if he has something in his mouth and he runs with it, drop it. Yes. Good boy. You're going to say drop it, and you're going to exchange again if he doesn't drop it. So if he's sitting there with it in his mouth and you say, he won't do it now. You're just too good. And you say drop it. Yes. Drop it. Drop it. Yes. Good boy. And I'm rewarding him when he drops it on the ground. That's the only difference between give and drop it. Give, it's in your hand and you're holding it and it's like you're saying let go. Drop it is he's got it in his mouth and he's running from you or whatever. He drops it, he gets his reward. Good boy. The last thing you want to do if they have something is to chase them because you're putting on the chase and the game has started and they want that attention. So that's why they're grabbing whatever the item is so that they can run from you and hopefully you'll engage. Best thing to do, don't engage. Simply say drop it. Or give. That's a boy. And give. 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 Yes. Good job. So it takes him a few minutes just because he hasn't totally figured out what that word give means. It means I want you to let go of this item and give it to me. Good job, bud. So that is drop it and give. Now we're going to do the leave it game. Sit. Now leave it again as an impulse control, just like stay. You're presenting a treat. Leave it. Yes. And see how he backed away from it? Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Yes. I want him to ignore it, not go for it. Leave it. I don't want him pointing at me. Yes. Leave it. Leave it. Going for it. Leave it. Yes. I don't know if you can see that real well, but come here. Sit. Leave it. And I close my hand if he goes for it. Leave it. Yes. And he just slightly pulls away from it, but that's enough. Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Nope. Leave it. Yes. Good job. And the reward is coming from the opposite hand. So I've said leave it to the treat that's on my hand. Leave it. Nope. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. And then I reward from the other hand. Good job, bud. Now, as with anything, you want to try to make it more and more difficult to kind of challenge him, especially with smart dogs. Ready? Look at me. You ready? Leave it. Leave it. Yes. And so what I'm doing is the further I bring that treat down to the ground, the more enticing it is because he thinks it's in his zone. Ready? Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. Oops. And then eventually, I'm going to get to the point I can put it on the floor. Leave it. Yes. He started to go for it. Now, once I can put it on the floor, leave it. Then the next thing is to put it in motion. Leave it. Yes. So like yesterday, I had dropped a treat and he went for it. It was on the floor and it was in motion. So he just went for it. Whereas if he's learned to leave it, I could say leave it and he would stop and not pick up whatever was on the floor. Ready? Leave it. Nope. Whatever you do, don't let him get it. That one was a little too enticing because it moved too much. Sit. Leave it. So I'm going to just do a little toss. Yes. Good boy. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Leave it. Notice I'm not doing it too close to him because, of course, I don't want to over-tempt him. Leave it. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Leave it. Yes. Nice. That was very good. Very good. Look. Good job. Ready? Leave it. Yes. So he's getting the idea pretty quick. Good job. So then you can do things like, nope. Put it on your foot. Leave it. Yes. Put it on a piece of furniture. He doesn't even know it's up here. Leave it. And you're challenging them to generalize that anything that you say leave it, no matter where it is or what it is, he should look away from it. Now, in the practical world, how does this come in handy? Well, if I'm taking him for a walk and there's a dead bird, let's say, and I say leave it, I want him to turn from it, look at me instead, and ignore the bird and keep going. So this is the beginning stages of that. That is pretty advanced to be able to do that, especially if it's something that smells bad or is really intriguing to a puppy. You get sleepy, your eyes are closing. Yes, I know it's a lot of work, huh? But that ability to turn away from something is invaluable because a lot of times there's things that are dangerous or that you don't want them picking up. So practice this one a lot. Any opportunity you get, and use treats sometimes. Sometimes you might use like a monkey ball or a stick or a piece of mulch or anything that a puppy is likely to pick up in their mouth. And it's as they are approaching something that you say leave it. You want to say leave it in enough time to stop them from actually grabbing it. Once they've grabbed it, it's too late for leave it. That's when you use your give and your drop it. Good job. Can you leave it on your paw? Ready? Leave it. Leave it. This one's hard. Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Leave it. Look at me. Yes. Good boy. My goodness. That was really good. Nice job, buddy. And that is leave it, give, and drop it.